On IMDb, Pelagasto264 says Toy Story 3 is not for children, not for adults. These days, I watch movies in two ways. First, do I like it? Second, would I show this to my children? As for the latter, I would not show this to my children, parentheses 2 and 4, anytime soon. It has many dark scenes, which would be too much. As for the first, did I like the whining and complaining and the occasional joke? Nah, not really. I don't understand why the rating on IMDb was so high. There's way too little humor in this movie. The rest of the scenes is not really anything we haven't seen before. A big Nazi bear who locks the heroes up and they try to escape the camp did not get me smiling. And then all the whining. We have to get back to Andy. Andy loves us. Blah, blah, blah. Now for the positive part of the review. It looks amazing. Just look at how Barbie and Ken are animated. There is an occasional smile there. Pixar really is leading in the animation field. 1 star.
That is, so I normally make a joke where I say that's egregious, as in I agree with it, because I'm a dumb guy, but that is the actual definition of egregious. That review is egregious.
It's basically nonsensical.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Revue Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
We got to get back to Andy.
That's me.
And we are back again to talk Pixar's Toy Story 3 from the year of our Megazord 2010. Andy, how are you again? It was a rhyming machine.
Very good. Very good. I'm
James
good. How are you?
Brown was a sex machine. I'm a rhyme machine.
Wow. I'm an impotence machine.
I'm a rhyme machine hung like a lima bean. Oh.
Well, how are you, Robbie?
I'm good. I'm doing really good. We're doing Toy Story 3 today. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm well aware. Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure we're clear what's going on here.
Okay. Have you seen this movie before?
Yeah, I saw this in theaters.
See, I did not see it in theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this in the theater, and I thought it was better then than I did now. What about you?
Wow. I thought, I was like, you know what? I've seen this movie a bunch of times. Like, this has to be like my 6th viewing of this movie. I'm not going to cry. Like, I get it. But no, I cried harder than I've ever cried watching this movie.
All right. Soy boy over here.
Sure. Made entirely out of tofu.
I don't think tofu and soy are the same thing.
Isn't tofu a soy product?
I have no idea. You know what I'm going to do right now? Let's look that up. Let's take a look right now. Is tofu soy? You're absolutely right. So I'm an idiot. So I'm just going to cut off my leg.
Oh, might as well put that leg on your face because you got leg on your face, Robbie.
Nice.
Well, this movie came out in the year of our Megazord 2010.
Yes. The year we all died.
What?
I have no idea anymore. Are we doing a segment?
Of course, Robbie.
Oh! Was 2010 a pretty big year for movies?
I would say, but that's also the name of the segment.
Very good. Because we had Lost Boys, The Thirst. He's like, ooh, I could really go for a Pepsi.
Pepsi?
I have no idea.
He's still going to be thirsty.
Yeah, probably.
A soda has
Listen,
never
I named the drink, okay?
Well,
I named a fucking drink. It's a Hollywood movie. It's gonna have product placement. I named the drink.
Okay. How about everybody's favorite interpretation of this material, The Last Airbender?
Oh. Oh, that's the that anime show that all the virgins like. Got him. Actually, I've heard nothing but great things about that movie.
Yeah, I watched it.
That show, rather.
Yeah, the movies. I've never seen the movie, but
it's your
everybody
favorite
fucking
movie.
hates it. That's true. I've never seen it, but it is my favorite movie.
Yeah.
The show is great. I didn't watch it until it was on Netflix for like a hot second, but I watched the crap out of it. It was very good.
Cool. Previous episode, Shrek Forever After.
That's a good movie.
It is a movie.
I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, Robbie. It's a good movie.
Okay. Well, you know what I think your brain is? Tangled, because that also came out in 2010.
Hey, that's also a good movie.
Yeah, that's actually a good movie.
What did you just fucking say to me? What did you just fucking say to me, Robbie?
Hey, a movie about you and all your friends came out called Predators.
Yeah, because we're aliens that hunt for sport.
Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. A movie about you came out.
Megamind.
Grown-ups.
What?
I don't know. It's not even a day. You are an adult.
I thought you were going to insult me, so I made myself sound like a smart boy.
Nice. Yeah, well, what about Easy A?
I am
The
smart.
movie that came out.
Oh, I thought you were still just talking about me.
No, I'm trying to
Mr. Smart.
find a facetious title. Okay, how about this movie was about you? It's called Devil, because you're a devil, Robbie.
I think this movie is about you. It's called Teenage Paparazzo because you're always taking pictures of teenagers.
How about this one? This one's about you. It's your diary because it's called Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Okay, how about this one? This one's about you and all your friends and family. It's called The Losers.
Why'd you bring my family into it?
Because I'm mean.
You're just a rude dude.
I'm just mean.
A rude dude. Yeah, well, this one's about you. Narnia. Because you're the lion, the bitch in the wardrobe.
Very good.
You're a bitch.
A movie about you called The Bang Bang Club because you're a two-pump chump.
Jesus. Really cutting to the core. You know, you tell somebody about your impotence in confidence, and they bring it up on your world-renowned podcast, the Royds Revue Podcast. A movie about you, the 19th wife, because you're just a fucking another notch in my belt.
Oh my God. Is that all I am to you?
Yes.
Okay. A movie about you came out called 13 because that's the age of the girls you like.
Okay. All right. Well, how about the movie about you came out? It's called Buried because I'm going to fucking murder you and bury you in the ground. How's that, Robbie?
It hurts.
You did one too many I'm a sexual predator jokes.
Okay, I'll stop. All right. How about this one? How about this?
Okay.
A movie about you called Red because you're a goddamn commie.
Oh, shit. How about, I gotta find it.
How about a movie about you called Killers?
I did just threaten to murder you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't need to make a joke there.
Yeah.
Oh, a movie about you called Edge of Darkness. Oh, that's not you. That's Mel Gibson.
Oh. Inception came out this year.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, another movie about you and all your friends and bloodline, The Expendables.
Yeah, because we ain't shit.
Oh, now it's mean.
It's whatever.
It
was mean before I said we ain't shit.
That's fair, but when I say that's funny.
Well, either way, feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what's most important.
True.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World came out.
All right.
And that's all.
Everyone listeners going, oh, they ran out of steam with that one.
Yeah. Titanic 2.
Oh, Iceberg Boogaloo.
Yep. Toy Story 3, huh?
Yeah. Toy Story 3.
So you said you didn't...
It's not bad. I need to stress that. It's not bad. It's very good, even. But, like, I remember when I left the theater, I was like, wow, what an incredible movie. And going back and watching the first two over the last year for this podcast, this is a significant step down, I thought, from the first two.
Really?
And I think the first two are 10 out of 10 movies.
Wow.
But
the first three are like 10 out of 10s.
I found my interest starting to wane here a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. But, you know, the opening scenes of these movies are awesome. And
yes.
This is no different. I love the inclusion as they're using the trolls as the orphans.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Stuff. Yeah. So I always love how we're opening up and it's Andy playing with these toys. And it's these toys like, I guess the toys are perceiving it as this is the world now.
Right. Or this is like Andy's perception of like what he's doing.
That's also possible.
You know?
Yeah.
Good. It's very good.
I mean, we also get a mushroom cloud of monkeys. Incredible.
It's incredible. Yeah. I was actually, it's like for a second I forgot that they were just toys and I was like ready for this adventure to continue. Like, oh shit, it's the evil Dr. Porkchop.
Right.
Like, oh shit. And then boom, it's Andy. He's playing with the toys. You're like, oh, that's right. That's right. The toys. That's
yeah.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes you do get so caught up in it and you're like, oh, fuck, I'd watch this.
Yeah. It's just really good.
Yeah, it was really. Now, in fairness, we're watching a 90-second snippet.
Right.
So how do they drag that out for anything more than it is? But you start to get hooked on it. And when they just cut out of it, it's like, oh, wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I love it. You're right.
Yeah.
Podcast over.
Okay. We still have songs.
That's true. Okay.
So we flash forward.
Yeah.
And Andy's going to college.
Real quick, as we're doing the flash forward and the montage and everything, it's haunting when Randy Newman sings "Our Friendship Will Never Die" with no music under it.
Yeah. Excellent.
I was like, oh, ooh, icky.
Yeah. And like they clearly haven't been played with in years. They're
just
sitting in the box and they fucking take his cell phone and call him. And
that's
I was
horrifying.
like, that is sad.
Yeah.
Truly, like
Rex, he held me.
Yeah. It's like fucking despair. Yeah, just sad as F is what I put in my notes. Apparently I don't like to swear in my notes.
That's fair. It also saves time.
Yeah.
I love when they think they're gonna get thrown away and the green army men are like, we're out.
Yeah. Later.
We're bailing.
They're like, we're usually the first to go. Like, where'd you hear that?
I think what they were doing there was like, it's just smart from a movie's perspective. Like, let's just get them out of here. Let's just get them out of here.
Yeah. And
like, there's so many of these guys.
Yeah. They mentioned the ones who got thrown out over the years. Like,
Etch a Sketch.
And Wheezy F Baby. The F stands for phenomenal.
Very good. Yes.
Thank you.
Which fucking sucks because the whole story of the second movie is like, yo, we're going to save Wheezy.
Yeah.
We got Wheezy.
Ultimately,
Didn't
you
matter.
Cannot save Wheezy. Wheezy's dead. Yeah. Do you know who the garbage man is?
Who's the garbage man?
That is Sid from the first one.
Where did you read that?
I don't remember, but I've known this for a while. If you look at his shirt, he's got the skull shirt.
He's wearing the same shirt for 20 years.
Dude loves that shirt.
Loves the Misfits.
He was clearly a little unstable.
Well, yeah. You would be too. If a bunch of fucking toys just started running around your backyard.
Right. That's true. I wrote a song about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about that. Okay. I have a podcast. It's called The Royds Revue Podcast.
He's dead. He's dead, everyone. He had an aneurysm.
That's it.
You heard here. So I'll carry on without him, though.
I'm his long-lost brother, also
Bandy.
named Andy.
Oh.
Bandy.
Yeah,
That's the best you could come up with.
Yeah.
Bandy.
Bandy. Your parents named you Andy and Bandy.
Oh, my goodness.
And if there was a third one, it was going to be Candy and Dandy, which is what you are.
How about Randy?
It's all the way in R, Andy.
Well, it's a real name, Robbie.
That's your real name, Andy.
Okay, that's how I know I won this argument.
I like, at first, you really think Andy's just callously throwing out all his toys.
Yeah, I did it on first watch, but then he's like, "Nah, I'll just put these in the attic." Which is, that's, I mean, I get it. You could like save them to pass on to like future generations and shit, but like, just fucking toss them, man.
No, see, I disagree. I'm totally Andy here. I would have saved him too. Put him in my attic.
You know,
totally.
No, because I had a bunch of toys when I was a kid, and my mom got rid of them. And like when I found out, I was devastated.
Yeah. I
But,
know
like,
a lot of
in
grown men who find out their parents got rid of their toys and get like upset. They're like, what?
Yeah. I have toys that I've purchased, like, you know, Bionicles.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about that dragon shit. No, I don't know Bionicles.
Dragon shit? What's dragon shit?
Sex toys.
Oh, no, I don't. Bionicles are like Legos, but they're like action figure Legos. I would build them because I like building Legos. So I'd build them, but like I don't play with them. I'm 30 something, so I just have them in a bag.
Why don't you
But I'm like, what am I
display
doing
them?
with these? I don't know. I don't really have. I display my Legos.
So why not your fucking Lego people, or the fuck they're called?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should. But I played with those back in the day, like when I was a kid.
Are you ashamed?
And then like, no. And then
are you ashamed?
But, like, no, you're making a little bit now. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I'm asking you multiple times because I'm gonna get to the psyche of this because I've been watching a lot of Ted Lasso, and now I'm an expert on mental health and psyche. So, are you ashamed?
No, I don't think so. I'm saying it on this podcast.
Are you a big fat pussy?
Yes.
Yep.
That is
Okay.
without a
Actual
doubt.
factuals.
Yeah. I mean, I bought them because when I used to work as a third-party merchandiser at Walmart, and I was like, hey, whoa, shit, Bionicles, they still make these? Hell yeah. And I bought some. I made them.
I have bifocals. I don't have bifocals. No, I don't.
I was about to ask. Yeah. I mean, I did ask.
You did.
Well,
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You know what's really sad? This little
What's
puppy's now old. Buster's an old little puppy.
He's an old man dog. I did like how he just rolls over Woody. Like he falls asleep and then rolls over him.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Which is funny because that's a dog thing at any age. Dogs should be like, this is it.
Yep. I'm going to plop down right here where it's inconvenient for everyone.
I thought this movie was missing some of the humor that the first two had. Because
really,
one line that stuck out to me as very funny was when I think it was Rex goes, "It's the perfect time to be hysterical."
Yeah.
But like, that was it. I feel like a lot of the lines in this movie weren't hitting like they did in the first two movies.
I'll give you that maybe there weren't as many scenes devoted to comedy. It was more like we wrote the plot of this movie and we're inserting jokes here and there. But I like that in this movie, the whole team has something to do.
See, I thought that made it feel just clogged up.
I really like the bit where Mr. Potato Head becomes Mr. Tortilla Head.
I have a question about that later.
Okay.
I have a question.
I like that. And then he becomes a big pickle or a big cucumber.
A big VeggieTales nightmare.
Yeah. I loved all that. I thought Mr. Potato Head really shines in this movie.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Don Rickles, you know?
Yeah. I saw Don Rickles live.
Did he roast you?
No, I was too far up in the crowd.
No. What do you think he would have roasted about you?
I mean, there's a lot to go for. I don't know. Small penis. This is the first one. That's it. He goes, "You got a small penis." I go, "I'm just
like,
sitting here."
All right, man.
And Don's really losing it in his old age.
Yeah, wow. Don, try harder, man.
Yeah, I saw him. Actually, probably saw him around the time this came out, maybe a few years before it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And now he's dead, thanks to you.
Nah, man, it's just thanks to time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like at first the toys at the daycare are excited for the new toys. And then Lotso Bear's like, nah, I'm a little stinker.
Yeah.
Because these toddlers fuck up the toys.
Yes. Yes, they do. I have a question. I don't know if it should go in questions, but I'm going to ask it right here, right now.
Okay.
Very good. When they get to the daycare, the kids are playing with toys, right?
Yeah.
And the teacher opens the door and says, "Come on, everybody, recess." And the kids go outside. Or recess from what? They were just inside playing.
I mean, it's fucking daycare. It's not even like, I think to them, recess is just outside time. And I think it's just one of those things getting them used to the term recess for when they're in actual school.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know shit about daycare.
But like, I'd imagine at that age, it's like, all right, we're just here to make sure no one's getting hurt. It's like a sports team at the end of the season. Like, let's just not get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, we're not making the playoffs.
Yeah, let's just have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that Lotso and the other toys are just laughing at them getting wrecked by the toddlers while they're gambling and shit.
Yeah. I like how there's like a hierarchy in this daycare of toys. It's very reminiscent of, I don't know, I want to say The Walking Dead, maybe, with the governor, because like they go to like they find another civilization, and the governor is like, he's like, "Hey, I'm a nice guy," and then in the same issue, he's like, "Hey guys, I'm a nice guy. We'll give you anything you need. Let's share. In fact, we'll trade resources, but also I'll fucking kill you." And he chops off Rick's arm, like as a statement of power. And it's just like, goddamn.
I don't know anything about The Walking Dead.
Well, I've seen it online. People have compared Lotso to the governor. Probably more relevant in the show, but anyway, I like how he's like, "No, I run this bitch, and I got Big Baby here, who's truly horrifying."
Yeah.
And also, I like how Big Baby has like scribbles on their arm. And,
yes,
like,
for tattoos.
It looks like tattoos.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, like, that's something I would have loved to see more of, is Lotso Bear, Big Baby, and the clown just like on the loose. Like, I want to see their adventures. Which, that's the thing about this series, man. And I think they did a TV show that no one cared or watched about. But I would have liked to see more like fun adventures, I feel like.
Yeah, they have a lot of shorts.
Yeah, I don't care.
I watched one after I watched this.
I think I watched a couple of those weird, the ones with the spork that they did a few years ago.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
I
saw
watched
the one
a couple of those, and I'm like
right after this movie.
Oh, no.
It had Ken, played by Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Which is gold. Absolute gold.
It is weird seeing Barbie and Ken in this movie.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I love how they fall immediately in love.
Yes.
And he's I like how there's like, you see them in the background and he's like, "All right, I'll start. She's like, "Love." And he's like, "You." He's like, "Wow, you see, it ended with me that time. All right, now you start."
Yes.
Like, they've been doing this for like an hour. Like, it's brilliant. Brilliant. I love it.
So after they reveal the clown and Lotso's sad thing, I did get a good laugh at the clown going, "She only replaced you."
Yeah. Well, he had a completely different voice back then.
Yeah.
But she only replaced you. But like when he's recalling the story, he's just a grizzled old He's like, I've been through some shit over here.
That's the thing. I wanted more of the clown. I think I just wanted more clown in this movie. What a great character.
Great. Yeah, he was great.
That's like, I think I wanted like either more of the fun adventure stuff, or I wanted some of like the dirty, gritty stuff. Like, give me more of that clown and that fucking phone.
Yeah, the phone was great. Hey, cowboy. I like how in the beginning when they first show up, he's smashing into Woody's leg, and Woody's like, "Oh, no, what's up, buddy?" But like he's trying to tell him, like, "Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. This place is a nightmare." I thought that was great. When they show up, and they're kind of given the choice, like, "Hey, we could go back, or we could stay here where we could get played with." Like, and Woody's like, "Yo, we got to go back to Andy." And the camera does like a thing where it looks at the daycare and then it looks at the box. It looks at the daycare, it looks at the box. And each time it does Ariel's theme from Little Mermaid. It goes skoo-doo-doo, skoo-doo-doo. And I was like,
I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice it on first watch. But this time, yeah.
Nice. Another great line is after Buzz is reset and he calls Ham a musical hog when he's playing the harmonica.
Yes. Quiet musical hog. Great stuff.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it. I'm a sucker for like a slow-mo, oh my God, I love that person scene. Because when Ken sees Barbie, or when Barbie sees Ken, either one is fucking gold. Just like a zoom in and it's super slow-mo and there's like somewhat sexy music playing. I'm always a sucker for that shit. That shit is hilarious to me every time. It's fun, but it's just so weird when I see Barbie and Ken, because like everything else, okay, yeah, you have Mr. Potato Head, but that's a very generic toy. Yeah.
And like you have a piggy bank, generic. And then Barbie and Ken, it's like, I don't know. It's weird having this just like Mattel toy.
Yeah, well, they had the Barbies in the second one.
Yeah, but they weren't front and center. Like, it's one thing to have the Barbies.
Yeah.
But like in this, Barbie and Ken are just front and center.
Yeah, and I mean, I liked how Barbie was like loyal to her friends, but then like she sees Ken and they go about their ways, but she's willing to sacrifice all that for her friends. I thought that was cool. Yeah,
no, that's fine. I'm not talking about the story.
I think it's weird seeing Barbie.
Like, it's just weird that like we have this world that's like a lot of very generic toys, and then Woody and Buzz, these main characters, were made up for this world.
Right.
Lotso Bear, totally made up. You know, Big Baby, a generic baby doll. But then you get these licensed Barbie and Ken dolls, which take up so much of this movie.
Yeah.
That's after they couldn't get Bo Peep, it felt like, why isn't Jesse doing more? There's my big question. I should have asked that. That should be a question. But like a lot of the stuff Barbie's doing, like, feels like Jesse's story, because Jesse does nothing in this.
It's true. But I think it fits that Barbie's doing it because they got Ken and they got Michael Keaton, and I think he's crushing it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine, but it's just, to me, it's just like one of those things where it's like, why out of nowhere is it Barbie and Ken? Like, create new figures then. You know what I'm saying? Like, create parodies of them. It's just weird that it was straight up just, oh, and here's Barbie and Ken.
All right. I mean, I'm a little disegregious, but
okay. It was weird when Barbie offered to give him a nub job if he freed her.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, that happened.
Nah, it sounds like head cannon, Robbie. Emphasis on the head. You know what I'm saying?
No, she said, I'll lick the nub. Ooh.
You know how that.
I did like Woody and Slinky Dog fighting the monkey.
Yeah. The monkey was kind of spooky.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Barbie gets Hulk Hogan's strength because she just starts ripping clothes like it's nothing.
That's good stuff.
And then she starts getting nervous in case her daughter starts dating those people. What's up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I had too much pork.
I liked Bonnie's toys. They're all very I like that one, the hedgehog. He's like a thespian.
Yes.
Hilarious. And the Triceratops, voiced by Kristen Shaw.
Yeah.
Hilarious as well. He's like, who's Dino Daddy 45? She's like, that's just a dinosaur across town. Hilarious. And of course, the grizzled clown. Chuckles, the grizzled exposition clown. Love him.
Just gonna let you know what's going on.
Yeah, I've seen some shit. It's like a frowny clown. It's great stuff.
I legit thought Barbie snapped Ken's neck.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
This movie's dark.
I was like, extra star.
Yeah. We got a nice poop joke with the Lincoln Logs.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty cool.
In the sandbox.
Yeah.
Did you notice when he was Mr. Tortilla Head and the pigeon attacks him, he gives him a little tortussi?
Tortussi, huh?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna say to me. You're gonna say tortussi to me.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. You're a son of a bitch. I like. Oh boy, I like the master escape plan. I think
you like what?
That master escape plan.
Whew.
I don't know what you think I said.
Well, it started with master.
Robbie.
Oh.
Well, everyone has something to do. Potato head tortilla with the hat. I love how the hat is somehow staying on his head as he's a tortilla. It's like flipping all over the place.
Yeah.
Loved it. Yeah, I like a nice what do they call them? Heist. It's kind of like a heist, you know? I liked it.
They're freeing their boys.
Yeah. And
you gotta free the boys.
How did you like Spanish Buzz?
All right. It's fine.
I loved it.
Okay. You're allowed to. This is kind of where I started like, all right, let's go.
Really? This is where I like don't have too many notes because I'm enthralled.
I couldn't care less about Spanish Buzz. It meant nothing to me.
Well, I like how as they're like doing the factory reset to make him not an asshole. Like,
yeah, my only note is that they killed Buzz, and then oh no, now he's briefly. Spanish language, and that's the only note I have about that.
Well, like he's like, all right, it says hold down the button. He's like, all right, it's like for no longer than 5 seconds. Like, oh shit,
yeah,
it's good stuff. And then he's Spanish, and then he again we get another slow-mo scene where he's like, oh, Jesse. He's like, oh shit, I'm in love. Mi corazón es un fuego. It's good stuff.
Dude, I'm happy you liked it. I was losing interest.
I'm unhappy you didn't.
I listen, again, it's not bad. I didn't care at this point because it just feels like we've seen this every movie. Like, all right, how do we lose Buzz now?
Right, but this is at least a new twist on it.
Yeah, no, I agree, but like it just doesn't do anything for me. I mean, all right.
Okay.
Look, it just felt like an obstacle. It just felt like Buzz was reset, and now he speaks Spanish. Now we've got another obstacle. It's like we can cut 15 minutes off this movie, have it come in at an hour and a half, and I'm more than happy.
The runtime didn't bother me at all.
I was starting to drain here. Animated movies. I mean, I always say animated movies shouldn't run more than this does. This is 145, so it's fine. But I was just bored. And then a TV just falls on him. It's like, oh, now I'm better.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. That was glad that got resolved.
Yeah, that was kind of Deus Ex Machina, right? That's what they call it.
No, it's bad writing.
Robbie.
Oh fuck, we don't have a way to resolve this. We'll just have something fall on him.
He gets hit in the head real hard.
But like, why is everything else with him? You have to do all the instruction manual shit. But with this, because he's a toy, you can just hit him real hard.
Yeah. Well, in the scene where they're in the garbage truck.
Yeah.
And you see him glowing in the dark, and they're like, "Oh, everybody head to Buzz." In that scene, I was reminded, like, if Buzz Lightyear was a real toy, like when I was growing up, like, that's a really fucking cool toy.
Sick, yeah. Also, there's no way in hell that glow in the dark feature would still be working in 2010 from 1995, but
yeah,
I'll let that slide.
How do you like Big Baby with the heel turn?
I love that shit. It's very Darth Vader, him throwing the Emperor down the shaft.
Good stuff.
I was totally into that.
Yeah, I like how, like, because Lotso snaps and like shows his true colors, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're the bad guys." Oh shit,
are we the baddies?
Yeah, and Big Baby's like, "Nah, dude, fuck you, fuck you." That's what he says, right?
Yep, that's exactly. He goes goo goo gaga, fuck you.
Yeah. So, like I said, I was like, I'm not gonna cry this time. I've seen this like 4 or 5 times. I'm good. But I was dehydrated from the amount of tears that flew out of my face.
During which scene?
Okay. It starts in the scene where after they get put in the trash, they go through it. And that adventure is both harrowing and entertaining. Like the magnet ceiling, they're like, "Oh shit, somebody grab something metal." It's like really good. And then like they go back for Lotso. And then Lotso's like, "Oh, Sheriff, the button."
That's a movie trope that we need to let die.
I did not see it coming. I thought it was like, oh, they turned him. He's not a bad guy. And he was like, "Where's your kid now, fucking dickhead?" And they're like, "Wow, Lotso's a real piece of shit, huh?" And then like they fall into the pit and they're hopelessly scrambling until one of them's just like, "This is it." And they just fucking look at each other and the music is like, "Pwang." And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Pixar always gets me with the eyes and the music. It's the combination. They do it every fucking time. And it's just, in that moment, it's just like disparity. And they're just like all accepting their fate. And that overwhelms me every time. And then, so they get me there. And then the second round, because it's two rounds of tears from Andy in this movie.
Get out the bikini, ladies, with the signs. Round 2.
But this time it started earlier. And it was when Andy is in his empty room and it zooms out and it shows his mom, and his mom goes, she like sighs with the crackle.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna cry. And I was like, fuck. Andy's mom, fuck. And then from there on out, I was just like fucking weeping like a darn maiden.
Okay.
Yeah. And especially when he's showing all the toys to
That's
Bonnie.
the scene that gets me.
But then like she's like, "Oh, the cowboy." And he's like, "Oh shit. How'd that get in here?" Because Woody sees as he's talking to his mom, he's like, "That, like, I'm not gonna be gone. Like, I'll always be with you, and you'll always be with me." And that's when it clicks for Woody. He's like, "Oh, and I don't have to physically be with him. Like, he's in my heart, and I'm in his." And then when Bonnie goes to take him, Andy pulls away. He's like, "No, this is mine." And I was like, "Yeah." And then they play together. And I was like, shit.
That's what gets me, is that like the toys get one more time with Andy.
Oh, it was the greatest day of their lives. They're getting played with by Andy and Bonnie.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's the scene that gets me, is Andy giving up. The scene in the incinerator is going to be callous. I don't care. It's one of those things where I'm an evil bastard and I'm going 1,000 Woodies and 1,000 Buzzes going to incinerators every day.
Well, Woody is pretty rare. I don't know if you saw the second one.
I did. We did for this podcast.
Oh, really? Yo, you should check it out. The Royds Revue Podcast.
Okay. But like, how many Mr. Potato Heads have been burnt to a crisp? Like, at that scene, I'm just like, I don't care. Like,
right, but we know these. We know that this Mr. Potato Head, you know?
but how do I know he's not the exact same as all the others?
I guess you don't.
Yeah. Once you've met one potato head, you've met them all.
Racism alive and well.
That was fucking Irish. But yeah, the scene.
Robbie's Irish.
You don't need to specify that.
Just to let him know. Just to let him know.
No, we're going to focus on like the 4% Scottish that thing came back as.
Okay.
Just so it could be racist again. Oh,
okay.
No. Woody and Andy, we get back to Andy's house and Woody leaves an address or something on the box. Should I do this the rest of the podcast, the Scottish accent?
No, because I can barely understand you.
Andy donates his toys to Bonnie.
Yep.
It's legit touching that he actually plays with his toys. All right, I'm done.
It is.
I was reading straight from my notes there.
I could tell. Yeah.
Just line reading Scottish Robbie.
Yeah. But like just the fact that they're staring into the void of death. They're just looking at each other, and then they're just like, this is it. I mean, it is pretty fucking dark for a kid's movie.
Wouldn't it be funny if the song This Is It was playing during that scene?
I mean, yeah, it would be funny. I'm not going to lie to you. It would surely take away from the movie, though.
Pixar ruins their own fucking movie to make me happy.
Yeah, like their eyes get all glossy and they stop struggling, and it's just really, really good, you know?
Yeah.
And then I mean, you've gave me shit for looking into the theme of children's movies, but like I feel like the theme here, the theme here is like,
see,
I think it's about aging.
This is different. You can look for the theme in this one because these are supposed to have themes.
Right, and like a message. But like I feel like the one here is about aging. Because like this movie grew with its audience. This movie's not just for kids. And not like the other two are just for kids. But like this one has a message for adults too, where it's like about aging and like
everything you love will die and leave you.
Right. And honestly, that's like
really no purpose to life.
I don't know about that. I think it says the purpose in life
and love is futile.
Okay. Robbie's very sad. Robbie's what we call clinically depressed. And we're working on it, you know? A lot of analingus.
I don't like this.
Okay.
And you lost me.
I shot my shot.
You did shoot your shot.
But
analyze
I think
this.
It's nice. I think it's about aging and how there's loss and nostalgia and memories, but like they shape who you are and all that. I mean, I'm not a big brain, but like that's what I'm taking of it. But what I take after this movie is this is just a beautiful movie. Like, especially the ending. And I think they fucked up by making a fourth one.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of this movie, it pans up to the clouds, which are just like Andy's wallpaper, which is the first shot in the first one. Full circle, excellent. And then they're like, oh, let's make another one because this one made a bunch of money. Not that the fourth one's bad, but it ain't shit compared to the first three.
This movie's all right.
This movie's great, Robbie.
I enjoyed it.
You know me. I if a movie made me cry, it's a 10 out of 10.
Then I'm going to film murders and show them to you. I'll be the best filmmaker in your eyes.
They're gonna be 10 out of 10s, man. I'm gonna be like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. But I'm
Andy loves snuff films.
Like, I wish I could claw my eyes out, but I'm a man of my word. This is a 10 out of 10.
Going on Letterboxd, giving all these snuff films 5 stars.
Speaking of which, what are we going to give this one?
Oh, great question. All right.
What would you give this out of 10?
Well, I got to go to Letterboxd because then I need to visualize, Andy. I am a visual man. That's why I love looking at titties.
All right.
What? You don't? Yeah, no, you don't. All right.
That's rude. That's rude, Robbie.
It's out of 5 stars. I'm going to give it 4.5.
I give it 5. So I would settle for 4.5. Because it's a group thing.
Can I give it 4 3/4? I can't. So I'm going to settle on 4.5. I give it 4.
I'm glad you said 4.5 because I think this is a good movie. It's just not as good as the first ones in your.
I didn't say it was bad.
Yeah, no, I know. But
I'm just saying, like, my interest waned a little bit towards the end because I was just like, I don't care about toys getting destroyed because they're toys.
Well, they're not just toys, Robbie. They're not just toys, Robbie. They're our friends.
Okay. Awesome.
I do love this franchise.
Yes.
I don't know if you could tell.
So follow us on Letterboxd. We've given this 4.5 stars. Toy Story 3. But Andy, I have 3 questions about this movie.
I have 1.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
It's really good podcasting.
Must be being excited about you having 1 question while also stalling for time.
Very good.
And I'm still stalling for time, which is really good to do because there's several things I have not done and I'm not prepared. And I'll ask my question first. So does the daycare worker not realize that not only did the box fall over, but all the new toys are missing?
Yeah, that's part of my question. But yeah, it's a good question. These daycare workers.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Oh my goodness.
Please forgive me, Andy.
All right. My question is
wait, I didn't catch a thing you said.
Oh, I was just saying that's a good question. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah. The adults put Andy's toys in the butterfly room, but Lotso put them in the caterpillar room. Wouldn't the adults be like, how'd these get here?
Yeah, they're clearly not toys for toddlers.
Yeah. Also, the scene where the toddlers are fucking up these toys was really, really cool.
It was chaos. I enjoyed it.
I liked how they had like the camera on Buzz's face as he goes into the kid's like mouth and then back out. Is just hilarious.
When he's using him as a hammer.
Yeah. Great stuff.
So do these daycare workers like never look at the security footage?
I wonder if the monkey like erases it or something.
He doesn't have hands.
He's got feet.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like at some point they'd see the fucking toys on the feed.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I feel like this movie has a lot more like indoors, like flippity doodahs of them being like, we're traversing indoors. Somehow nobody notices.
Yeah. I mean, the second one had a lot of that too. They crossed the street.
Yeah. But like crossing a street is one thing. I feel like outside you get away with a lot more.
I guess.
Because if you're outside, like when they cross the street, the second one, it's like a busy intersection.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like
cause like a 9-car pileup.
Yeah. And people were just like, I had no idea what the fuck I saw.
Yeah. Those cones were moving.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just a bizarre thing that people are questioning. But here it's like, this is and also the second one, they have security footage, but that guy's a shit store owner.
Yeah.
So I see that security footage not being watched, but here it's a daycare center.
Yeah.
Like, is the monkey just erasing all the footage?
I don't know.
You know how many got away with heinous crimes at that daycare center?
Robbie. Well, I feel like Lotso runs a tight ship. You know, maybe he's got a tape guy.
Yeah. That makes sense. I have one more question.
Let's hear it.
What part of Mr. Potato Head has sentience?
I think all of them. Maybe all of them have their own sentience. Because, like, at one point, one arm nudges the other arm and is like, "Hey, look."
Yeah, that's what I like. Because I was just wondering like how like all the pieces are just like we'll just put myself to like when he's Mr. Potato Head, he acts like a normal person.
Maybe it's like a hive mind or something.
I have no idea. So those are my questions.
Very good questions, Robbie.
Thank you. I have 6 trivias.
All right, I have 5.
Oh fuck! I'll go first.
So then do it then, Robbie.
Okay. In the opening scene, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head are playing One-Eyed Bart and One-Eyed Betty, Barbara, Beth, or Bridget.
Barbara.
No.
Beth.
No.
Bridget.
No.
The other one.
It's Betty. Yeah, it's One-Eyed Betty.
I fucking nailed that, dude.
You're awesome, dude.
That's what I call my penis.
Awesome?
What is Bonnie's address? Is it 234 Elm Street, 1225 Sycamore, 1865 Jones, or 425 East?
The second one. Sycamore.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sycamore is correct.
When Barbie is put in the box for Sunnyside, what does Ham say that he gets? The Chevy, the car, the Corvette, the coupe.
The coupe.
No.
The Chevy.
No.
The Corvette.
Yes.
I fucking nailed that one too.
Dude, you're awesome.
Yeah. All right. What Studio Ghibli movie plushie does Bonnie have? Is it My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, or Ponyo?
I want to say Spirited Away.
Incorrect.
Ponyo.
Incorrect.
And I don't know, because those are the only two I
My Neighbor Totoro.
I was thinking of that. What color scissors does Woody use to cut through the garbage bags? Red, yellow, green, or blue?
Red.
No.
Green.
No.
Blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
Yes. I'm fucking crushing this trivia. Okay. This is the first animated movie to use a real baby as a voice actor. Make $1 billion. It's the first animated movie where nobody cries. The first animated movie to use more than 24 frames per second.
I'm going to go with the Billy. Make over $1 billion.
It is. This is the first animated movie to make over $1 billion.
Wowza.
And that's why they made a 4th one.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, this one you'll get. What does Lotso Bear smell like?
Strawberries.
Yeah. Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, or shit?
It's definitely not shit.
No, but you already said it. It's strawberries.
Strawberries. How about raw berries?
Nice.
What is Andy's last name?
Oh, it's Ferris.
Is it Smith, Finley, Davis, or Ferris?
Smith?
No.
Davis.
Yes.
Oh, life has no meaning when I get questions wrong.
Wow.
What's the name of the garbage company? North Far Sanitation, Tri-County Sanitation, Oakwood Sanitation, Tri-Town Sanitation.
The third one.
No, it is not Oakwood Sanitation.
Tri-Town.
No, it is not Tri-Town Sanitation.
What were the other two?
North Far or Tri-County?
One of those.
Which one?
North Far.
Nope.
Oh, God fucking
Tri-County. Dude, you're swinging. Did you watch this movie?
Nope, I did, but my eyes were closed the whole time.
Oh, okay. That's why you only got the strawberries one. He said it. Rex said the strawberries line, and I put that, and they said it like 8 times. I was like, I'm not deleting it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hit backspace. How many different outfits does Ken wear throughout the movie? 19, 20, 21, or 1,000? 21. Correct. Jesus.
Yeah. When they're in the incinerator, before the big shredder, what does Lotso Bear get stuck under? A golf bag, a baseball bag, a basketball hoop, a tire.
A golf bag.
It is a golf bag, yeah.
Yeah. They should have left them there, the bastage.
I agree. All right, so I have a song.
So fucking what, Robbie? So do I.
I'd like to play my song for you.
So then do it.
I mean, do you want me to go first? I can just go first. I don't care.
No, let's flip this pig. It's tradition, Robbie.
It is tradition. I have a pick, but there's nothing on it. Let me grab something to write on it with. Here we go. I have a Sharpie. Let me put a little Sharpie on it. I'm going to write an H.
All right. I mean, I have a pick.
H is tails.
Okay.
And T is head.
Why?
Do you have a better way?
Yeah.
What?
H is heads, Robbie.
All right, fine. We'll do it your way. H is heads and T is heads. Let's see how well that works.
My fucking good golly gosh, Robbie.
All right. What do you want to call it? H or T?
H.
It's H!
Hell yeah, bro.
So you have the choice to kick or receive.
Okay, you know I like to receive, baby. I have a song.
Good.
So, yeah, you know what? I'll go first.
Cool, man.
My song is called "The Void."
Ooh, yeah.
And it's different from songs I normally write. And you may remember the verse is a song we used to play as our first band, Outrider, in high school.
Oh, shit.
And we have not touched it since.
This is almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yikes. Well, it's called The Void, and I hope that you enjoy it. A little surprise for the fans at the end.
It's funny because you give me like a finger, like you're like, and I thought you were gonna say something like you really had something to say.
Nope, just a sneeze, baby.
I really like that solo at the end. I like the very tasteful acoustic solo.
Oh, but of course, that came from me not wanting to get up. I had the acoustic in my hand. I was like, let's just go. Let's just do it. Yeah, just not. I just feel like that was a different song for me. I don't know.
I like it.
Thank you. I love the change from I love Rob. I love Robbie. But like I love the change from a C to an E7. Something about it. I'm like, ooh. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty much just, hey, we're about to die, but like hold my hand. And I'm glad that, we're together, at least. And I think that's kind of the message of the movie is like, just cherish the good times. Like, you're going to die inevitably. It's cool, man. So, yeah.
I like
your song there, Robbie.
So here's the thing about my song is I didn't have a name for it.
Okay.
And I struggled to think of a name. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to type into an AI and say, hey, give me a name for a song about Toy Story 3.
Okay.
And let's go with whatever that tells me. How's that? That's what it's going to be called.
Does your song have a chorus?
Yes.
Oh, I'm pissed. Just fucking use your chorus.
No, because I'll explain more. So it's given me two options I don't really like. So let me ask them to give me a list that I could choose from, and then we'll pick out a better name. How's that?
There's a writer's strike going on right now, Robbie.
Yeah. I need to stress something. Because of how few people listen to my work, I'm rooting for AI to take over for art. Fuck everyone else.
Boo.
No, I don't care. If you're not going to listen to me, why the fuck should I care if you listen to other people?
I mean, your logic is nah, it's not sound. I'm sorry.
No, it's totally sound.
It's not. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Like, if you're not going to listen to my fucking music, why the fuck do I care what music you listen to? Why do I care who's making music if you're not listening to my music? Okay.
I don't think that's what I think it's about pay and all that.
Yeah, but you brought up the writer's strike, and I'm just talking about my songs. This is about writing music, movies, and TV shows. That's different. I don't write movies and TV. I'm talking about songs.
Yeah, all right.
I'm rooting for the AI-ification of songs.
I feel like they've already done like Jurassic Park 5 had to be not 5, 6. That had to be an AI. Like that ain't people.
I think 90% of songs today are written by AI.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
All right, so here's some options we have. Here's a list of potential song titles. Farewell to Andy, Toys United, Beyond the Toybox. I kind of like that one.
That's cool. All three of those are pretty good. Toys United is a little cheesy.
Well, yeah. Remembering Woody. That's about me when I'm older. I remember when I got Woodies.
Yeah, I remember erections.
The Great Escape.
I can't. I mean, that's a different thing.
Yeah. When Toys Say Goodbye.
Okay.
In the Arms of Love.
That's heavy. That's heavy-handed.
The Toy Box Legacy. Toy Story's finale. Well, it wasn't.
Yeah, I fucking wish.
All right, so my song's called Beyond the Toy Box.
Nice.
That's a first for the podcast, and it might not be the last because names don't matter.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Song names don't matter.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And here's my
stuck in a
song.
loop.
Yeah, here's my song called Beyond the Toy Box, and it goes like this. Back once again, all your plastic friends in a box full of toys, and he's our main boy going off to school, so he won't be a fool, but he won't forget what cured him when he was upset back when he was a boy, and he played with his toys like Woody and Buzz. And sometimes there was a villain of Ham, and everyone can come up with a plan to get out of the sand, but will we be donated? We'll be incinerated. I'm getting confiscated. That man's dilapidated. Time goes on when you get caught. You get trapped in a cell, and you can't tell who's still your friend, 'cause you can't understand, and it's taking its toll. Diablo Espanol, and you're falling for the girl, the one with the red curls, who's got the cowboy hat, and you gotta tell her that, 'cause we're gonna reach our end. At least I'm with my friends, 'cause we're all gonna burn. I guess it's now my turn, yeah. Will we be donated? We'll be incinerated. I'm getting confiscated. That man's dilapidated. So that song's called Beyond the Toy Box.
No sneeze at the end?
No, I didn't feel like throwing that in there at the end.
Oh, man. I really, really, really like that. That was really good.
Thanks. I was making it up as I went along lyrically. I
love the chorus and the how you end on that weird like minor chord.
Yeah, the D minor on the end of the chorus.
Yeah.
That whole song is like 3 chords. And then thanks. No, it's funny because the solo I did, I was like, I'm probably gonna replace that. And then I just threw a whole bunch of effects and reverb. And I was like, it sounds fine.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the big bend at the beginning.
Oh,
I
thanks.
like when like to start a solo with a big rip, just like yoink.
I feel like solos, you need to let people know, like, we're in a solo now.
Yeah, check this shit out. That's what a solo is to me.
Like, it needs to grab your attention.
Yeah. Like, hey, that song was cool, but check this shit out.
We're out of words. Squad!
I got nothing left to say, baby. That was really good. I really enjoyed that song.
Thanks.
That was very good.
Thanks. Yeah.
Like that chorus is absolute fire.
Thanks. Yeah, that's why I kept the song, because there was a part where I was like recording it and I was like, this sucks. I didn't like the verses. It took me a while to do the verses. At first I was rapping, and then I was like, I just don't like it. I wasn't feeling it. And I did that, and I was like, I don't know. The verses, admittedly, I could have done more with, I feel like. I don't know. But I do like the choruses, so I'm glad you said that. Thank you. The bridge is just a solo because I needed a bridge and to lengthen the song.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've done it. I did it in this week as well.
Yeah, always going for more length. You know what I mean, fellers?
Ooh. I became a wolf.
One time, nice. One time when I was working at a pet store, we sold a lot of like fish stuff and stuff for ponds. And a guy came in with a filter he had purchased, and he goes, there's nothing wrong with it. I just want a bigger one. And I said, oh, trust me, brother. I know the feeling.
Nice. I remember that. That was me.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, what
I
did you
remember
just say
that
to him?
exchange. Yeah.
When I was in college, my dad and I both worked at the same Home Depot. And my dad was buying a ladder and I was working at like the self-checkout. And this guy goes, "Oh, Rob, could you help this guy over here?" And it was my dad. I went, "Oh, you mean this old guy right here?"
You mean this piece of shit?
And the guy was like, and the head cashier was like, "What did you just say?" I was like, "No, it's cool. It's my dad. It's my dad."
And then your dad complained to the manager.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. I was like, "Dad, you don't have to do this. We'll talk about it at home."
Yeah.
Dad, I have 4 kids to feed. He's like, "You're 18.
I would know if you had kids.
Yeah.
You live with me.
That would have been a good point. Damn it. I was one step ahead.
He's a sly fox, that pappy of mine. Well,
hey, and go ahead.
Well, that's Toy Story 3. What do we got going on next week, Robbie?
That's an excellent
that's
question.
What you were going to ask me.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you.
Holy
and
shit.
We're getting a little hot and fresh. And I'm going to emphasize the hot.
Why is that?
Because we're doing the Barbie movie.
Ooh. Yeah, just beautiful people.
Exactly.
No. Us.
Yep, exactly. Us in the theater going, look at them dogs.
Look at them dogs? You mean her feet?
Yeah, because in the trailer, the trailers are feet all over the place.
Is it?
Yeah, so yeah. That's why people are like crazy, because her feet, it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Wow.
You know what's funny? I didn't know dogs were a slang term for feet until like fairly recently. And I found this like Insta model, and she was like, "Follow my other account." And in parentheses, it said, "where I show my dogs." And I was expecting to see actual dogs.
Right.
And I clicked it. I was like, those aren't dogs at all. Those are just tootsies. Follow.
Uh-oh. I mean, you do what you want. You know, it's not an uh-oh.
I mean, yeah,
I will silently judge you, though.
No, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Foot guys have the worst PR team because, like, they're considered weirder than guys who eat ass just because of how weird they couldn't help themselves from being.
Yeah, I just feel like there's less of a stigma against like kinks. Like it used to be like everybody was just like a vanilla lover in the sack. It was like missionary only. Anything else, you're a freak. And now people are just like, yeah, fucking fart in my mouth. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But I just feel like if you told most women, like if this was Family Feud and it's like you went up to 100 women and was like, "I'm going to suck on your toes," or you're like, "Oh," or like the same 100 women, you're like, "I'm gonna lick your hole, your a-hole," because the other hole would be like, "That's fine," but like your a-hole,
that's be regular.
Like, yeah, the analingus, they'd be like, "That's fine." The toe shit's weird,
right?
And I feel like that's all a bad PR team. Because like foot guys say the most heinous shit online. I follow a lot of professional wrestlers, and like any one of those women shares a picture with even the slightest inch of feet in it, I'm like, I'm going to the comments. I think I told you this one time. One of these female pro wrestlers, she posted a picture and she actually like had her feet in the picture.
Okay.
And I was like, comments immediately. So I go in. Top comment is, "Looks like those piggies need to go to the market." And just in case there was any question what he meant, he put in parentheses, "my mouth."
Good stuff.
And the amount of comments that were just feet emojis, I was like, what are you people doing?
I don't know. It's feet are fucking gross to me. They're like warped hands.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's just weird that like the feet community somehow got a worse PR. We got a worse rap than the fucking ass eating community.
Yeah, or like piss play or shit.
Yeah,
shit like that. You know, like I don't know.
Like I know guys who are like, "I'll eat ass. I will lick an asshole, but I will not go near a foot." And it's like, you do you, but I don't see. Okay.
Now, did you ever think that we'd be having this conversation on our Toy Story 3 episode?
I'm beginning to think we shouldn't have.
Maybe
and I'm
save it
thinking
for Barbie.
I
Barbie.
think, yeah, Barbie. I think next week we're gonna. Oh, did we even say the Barbie movie?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
That's how you got on the feet thing.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
the Barbie movie next week, and I'm gonna stop now.
All right. Well, you can find our music.
I'm actually hyped. That looks really good.
It does. It looks like bizarre and
Do
funny.
you think Margot Robbie gets nude in it at all, and they just have like Barbie nudity where there's no nips or anything? Because we know Margot Robbie's gone nude before, and I'm wondering if they'll like do like a funny little gag where she has literally no like graphic nude parts.
Well, what's it rated?
PG-13. But that's the thing. Like, if you just like she takes her
Right,
clothes
no nip.
off and there's nothing there. Like, ever see Dogma?
Yeah.
Remember at the end when Alan Rickman has no dick?
Yeah.
If they just do something like that.
But that movie's rated R.
I get that, but there's a lot more reasons that movie's rated R than that.
I understand. I'm just saying. Maybe they only got away with that because it's rated R.
Maybe. I just think it'd be a funny joke just because Margot Robbie has gone nude before.
Well, you can find our music on Spotify, Apple Music.
Andy's
Deezer.
moving on because he doesn't like to think about women nude.
No, well,
Only girls. I'm so sorry.
the problem is when I think about it, I nut.
Oh,
I'm trying to nut. I got a fresh pair of slacks on for the
See,
podcast.
you know what makes me nut? It's her accent, that Australian accent.
Good
Yeah, there we go. She goes, come here, cunt. I'm gonna peg you, you cunt.
Oh my god.
I'm
I
gonna
got
piss in your mouth, cunt.
my pod slacks on.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to get them all nutted up. But
Oh.
you go to Deezer and you can type in the Royds and you'll find 2 albums and a Christmas song. All of them hot fire. And then you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com and you'll find all of our podcast songs. Most of them hot fire.
Most. Hey, we're honest with you, people. We're at over 120 songs now.
Yeah, we're writing 2 songs. I mean, we're writing a song a week each. We're doing the Lord's work here.
Yeah. Fucking listen to it, or I don't care if AI takes over your music.
Robbie! Robbie, where can they find us on the socials?
Oh, just find us at the Royds Band on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. And I think we're just the Royds on TikTok. But you can also send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com. This is also on YouTube. Give us a 5-star review. Give us a rating. Subscribe, like, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, tell your friends. Word of mouth is huge.
Yeah.
Word of mouse is also huge.
Ooh, what that mouse do?
That mouse, they tend to burrow. They tend to shit. You know, over I think it was spring break, I had a pizza party for my class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the day before spring break. And I had some leftover pizza, and I put it behind my desk. I had a shelf, and I put it there. And then I fucking forgot it. And I called the school like that night. I was like, hey, I'm at my other job, so I can't come get it. But I left a pizza, behind my desk. And I don't want the mice to get to it. So could you let the custodians know? They were like, yeah, we'll be taking care of it. No problem. And I get back after a week. I think it was 10 days with spring break. Get back, and there is a pizza box still there. And it has a hole in it, like chewed. And there's mice shit everywhere. Everywhere. I didn't even open the box. I just took the box, threw it out. Yucky.
Oh, thanks for the pizza, Andy.
No problem. But that's my mouse. That's my mouse story. That's word of mouse.
Very good.
Yep.
So yeah, tell everyone you know about this podcast, and check out all our songs.
Yeah.
Look at
and
us.
Next week, Barbie, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Very good.
Thanks. That's gonna be my song.
That sucks.
That song does not suck. You're wrong.
No, I'm just saying like that's your song.
Oh, that's fair.
that
Yeah,
sucks.
that is fair.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, Barbie next week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.